Welcome to the news, your number one source for news. Here's what's in the news. This past week, the world lost an icon, a beloved figure who was admired by nations around the globe for decades and whose cultural impact will continue to be felt by millions. Of course, I'm talking about Joey Tata, who played the diner owner on Beverly Hills 90210.
In other news, the Queen of England also bought the farm. World leaders have been offering tributes as the royal family prepares for her funeral on September 19th. Now, there are strict rules and traditions governing how the Queen will be honored and how the line of succession will proceed. Here to help us understand all this is a real-life British person. Geralt, how are you doing?
Hello, Governor. Chip, chip, cheerio. Jolly good, jolly good.
Jolly good. Aren't you sad that the Queen died?
Yes, quite sad, quite sad. Here in England, we always say jolly good when we're quite sad. We also call shopping carts trolleys, toilets the loo, and cigarettes fag.
No, that's enough. We get it. So tell us, how will the British line of succession work now that the Queen kicked the bucket?
Well, it's all very simple. When the Queen dies, her eldest son Charles becomes ruler, then his eldest son William becomes ruler, then it passes to his issue George, Charlotte, and Louis, up next to the Queen's favourite corgis, Oodles and Noodles, then Ozzy Osbourne, Peppa Pig, and J.K. Rowling. If something happens to them, the winner of Britain's Got Talent takes over. After that, we chase a wheel of cheese down a hill, and whoever reaches it first will be king. And finally, Meghan and Harry.
Fascinating. So you're saying Meghan is ahead of Harry in the line of succession?
Yes, she clearly wears the knickers in that couple. We don't need some beta simp taking the throne.
What about the Queen's other son, Prince Andrew? Isn't he anywhere in the line of succession?
No. His Majesty Andrew, Duke of Epstein, is no longer allowed in the line of succession or within 500 feet of a school.
We understand plans are underway now for the Queen's funeral. How will Elizabeth II be laid to rest?
All according to tradition, and with the utmost dignity and respect. First, they load the baked bean in a box, throw her on the jam jar down a Frog and Toad, and carry her up the apples to Westminster. Then, she'll lie brown bed in the Tom and Dinky Doos while we all ball our minces, yeah?
I have no idea what you just said.
And is the rest of the royal family part of the whole Jim Jam rinky-dink thing?
Oh, yes. They will all be following the Queen's casket in procession. First, her heir, King Charles III. Long live the King! Who will be joined by his consort, Camilla of Cornwall. Long live the side piece! Then, William, Prince of Wales, and Catherine, Princess of Wales. And finally, Meghan of Deal or No Deal will walk Prince Harry on a leash.
And again, what about Prince Andrew?
His Majesty, the Duke of Epstein, will be several feet behind the rest of the family, followed by an old woman ringing the shame bell. Shame! Shame! Shame!
And I have to ask, what will happen to the Queen's other corgis? I mean, besides Oodles and Noodles, didn't she have like 30 dogs?
Oh, not to worry about them. They've not been forgotten. Her adorable and beloved corgis will be humanely buried alive with her to serve her in the afterlife.
Oh, good. We wouldn't want anything bad to happen to them. Well, thank you for being here, Geralt.
All right, bangers and mash. Spotted dick, mind the gap. Fish and
Okay,
chips.
I think he's just saying British things now, so we'll let him go.
Tally-o!
Up next, Stacey Abrams has announced that with a heavy heart, she will succeed Elizabeth II as Queen.
Aha! I just caught you watching the Fascist Babylon Bee YouTube channel. But now that you're here, we need all the people we can get. You gotta like, comment, subscribe, and hit that little bell so we can report all of their fascist content to our YouTube overlords, who are definitely not lizard people controlled by George Soros.